Hi there, Carl Baker again with Infinity Commercial Capital and Baker CFO Advisory. Continuing our series, this is video number 2, talking about business credit, accessing business credit primarily for working capital. I'm going to start with reiterating a point I made at the end of the first video, which is we're all on a credit building mountain. You never get to the top, but it's important to understand where you are on that mountain so that you continue growing and building business credit. So, how to be the best business borrower, especially for an unsecured line of credit, there are a few strategies related to that. Have, build, or repair to good personal credit. Have lots of personal credit. So those are a couple things. The gateway to accessing business credit is having strong personal credit. If you don't have strong personal credit, we can talk with you about ways you can build your credit and what you can do to improve your credit profile. But having strong credit, repairing that credit is gateway number one, and having lots of credit. We tell people we think you should have $60,000 to $100,000 in personal unsecured lines of credit available in your credit profile. That strength with a good credit score, a good credit profile, a lender will deem that to be more credit worthy than less credit and a weaker credit profile. Vendor trade lines, we talked about that previously. And with all of that, then you will likely qualify for bank lines of credit. And it's important to understand there will be 0% introductory offers for the first 9 to 12 months. So many people say, well, that's a credit card. I don't want a credit card. They come with 20% interest rates. Well, sometimes, maybe. And certainly lines of credit are meant to be for short-term bridge financing. But it's also important to understand as you access these lines of credit, banks want you to use them and use their bank instead of competitor ABC Bank. So they will give you 0% credit for a year or so. And then in the next year, they'll start to give you introductory or other incentivized rates for using their lines as opposed to other lines. So, and I've seen this myself. When you have access to these credit lines and you use them, banks will try to incentivize you to use them beyond what you think of with credit card financing. Then it's important, once you have these credit lines, use them, pay your bills on time, and continue building your lines of credit. Many people, what they do is they will get a line of credit at their bank. They think we'll just walk in and get a line of credit. And that is true. You can walk in the front door. We're going to talk about in the next video the service that we provide. But when you walk in the front door, a bank might give you some money through a line of credit. But many times, based on my experience with what people are looking for, a single line of credit will not be enough. So then you have to go from bank to bank to bank. And it's important to understand usually people are just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. And we would advise there is a strategy to apply to access the capital that you need, more of it that you need, and hopefully more of it more than what you think you need at a time when you don't need it as much so that it's there when you're ready to have it. So that's a good introductory discussion about the strategies. In our third video, we're going to talk about the services that we have that has provided a lot of success to people as they're looking to access capital.